By now you guys probably realize that I love Service Hub, and you've also probably heard that Service Hub is a help desk and ticketing software. Well, I love to say that it is not just those things. It is so much more than that. And today I'm going to actually show you some practical use case examples of how to utilize HubSpot Service Hub with Sales Hub to create an onboarding pipeline. So think of this as something that can be used not only for B2B services companies, but also B2B software companies where you have to go through a lot of steps to get somebody onboarded into your platform. So first I'm going to start at the deal level. So let's say that your deal has been sent to closed won. And at this point, it is a done deal on the sales side and it's ready for the customer success team or the onboarding team to take over. We can actually use automation to look for those specific deals based off of the properties within the deal pipeline, and then use the actions to create a ticket record. And we can even pull over all the information that we had on the deal into the new ticket to allow for that transfer of information and cut down on the administration time. In the ticketing itself, the pipeline can be set up for all of the individual touch points that somebody goes through during your onboarding process. So if it starts at the very beginning, as you kind of move somebody through, we can do a couple different things. So first of all, as a ticket moves to a new status, we can trigger tasks to certain team members attached to the ticket to do certain things. We could also use API connections. Let's say you're using a ticketing platform like Zendesk or Jira to manage the software side of your platform. We could actually use integrations to trigger the creation or movement of related tickets to the particular ticket here inside of HubSpot. We can also trigger automation to send emails to the person or the company attached to the ticket. So as the ticket moves through the pipeline, for example, perhaps halfway through the project, you want to do a quick touch base to see how things are going. That's where the Service Hub surveys can actually come into play, where we can actually send a satisfaction survey to a client based off of a ticket stage that they're in. And we can gather that information and get feedback from them before we're even done with the full onboarding. And what's really cool about these surveys is that we can actually customize the follow-up actions based off of the level of the happiness, I suppose, that the client has shown within the survey. So for example, if it's a really happy client, maybe you want to send a kudos to the account manager and then have the account manager reach out for a testimonial. If it's an unhappy client, maybe it's the opposite. You want to reach out to the client with an email that says, thank you, we got your feedback and we want to address this. The account manager can call, maybe it gets escalated. But basically the best way to show customers that you're listening is not only to ask for that feedback, but to act on it. And the survey automation helps you do just that. One of the other really cool features about all of this is that because the tickets are tied to the contacts and to the companies, other people within your organization, such as your sales agents, can come back into their assigned companies and they can see where things are in the pipeline. So for example, if there's a process in your ticket pipeline where you want to have an upsell conversation, or maybe after the offboarding, there's a post check-in, you can actually automate tasks to the service agent or to the sales agent to come back to the client and see how things are going and pick up that conversation and keep it going. So as we talked about before, HubSpot is so much more powerful than just a ticketing platform, and you can even use it as an onboarding system. Let me know if you have any questions.